Hey horror fans, once again, it's the Horror Miser Monty G here to do another movie review, and today we're going to review the movie Tragedy Girls. Yes! Now, Tragedy Girls is a 2017 American horror comedy film. It was directed by Tyler McIntyre, who actually directed another horror comedy, I think back in 2015, called Patchwork. It was written by him and Chris Lee, and the movie stars Alexander Ship and Brianna Hildebrand, Josh Hutcherson, Craig Richardson, and Kevin Durant. Nice, impressive cast there, too. What's interesting is about the two leads, Alexandra Ship and Brianna Hildebrand, is that they're both from the X-Men universe. Alexandra is the new Aurora Monroe Storm, and Brianna Hildebrand is with a weird name because I don't know what her real name is or what her name is in the comics or in the Deadpool movie because they never call her by name. They just call her Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Yes, kind of a weird name. Yeah, but this film, I believe it's on Netflix right now. It was released in October 2017 by Gunpowder and Sky. But it didn't get a theatrical play, and right now I believe it's playing on Netflix. So the story, we have these two best friends, Michaela and Sadie. They are best friends since grade school. They're now in, I think, the final year of their high school years. And they are obsessed with social media, as with some teenagers are. They believe that the only way they become famous is by becoming famous on social media. They even have a blog, which is called Tragedy Girls, and they believe that they become famous. They believe that they become famous online, they'll become famous as well. Unfortunately, the only problem between these two that they are total sociopaths. Yes, they want to be serial killers. They also believe that if they become serial killers, that they will make themselves even more famous because they believe that's what serial killers are. Hey, look, we know that they have become famous. Now, keep in mind, they don't want to get caught because the aspect of going to jail is not good for them. So what they do is that they actually kidnap a real serial killer, which is played by Kevin Durant, the guy from The Strain. We love that show. They kidnap him, and they believe that he will teach them how to become serial killers so that they won't get caught. And basically, the film goes around about what they're trying to do to become famous by killing kids, putting it on, blaming it on Lehman, and that way they can become the famous online, whatever you want to call it, that they wish to be. No, I actually did like how the film was made. It's a very simple film and really nothing technical or difficult about it. They use bright colors. They use bright colors throughout the film. Everything is filmed very nicely, so you have to give Kevin Tyler and his team credit on how they film. The film basically deals with friendships and how strong friendships are and how to be true to your own self, even if that own self happens to be obsessed with serial killers and being a sociopath and being a sociopath. The film also explores the dangers of social media, and especially in today's world, and what, in light of true events, of what's happening right now. It also deals with that, how people can become obsessed. They can become self-centered, narcissistic in their ways, being online, and they also lack of empathy when it comes to being what they do online, and that's what the film also deals as well. So I give them credit for what they've done in this film. Now, obviously, praise has to goes to Alexander Ship and Brianna Hildebrand. They are very great as Michaela and Sadie. You can tell that they have a great friendship. Their bond is what they really live in. They really love each other. It is not a sexual relationship in any way. They are just very good friends, and they actually will try. Nothing will try to get into their friendship, even though the film does try to put a little anchor in their friendship, right around, I say, around the middle of the third act. But these are two best friends, and they're going to let nothing stand in their way of becoming famous, even if even if they want to be serial killers. So you got to give to these two on how their friendship and how strong their friendship is. You wish that even for girls, even because I know for some reason girls have a tendency to get friendships are hard for girls sometimes. Well, you could tell that these two are really they actually love each other. Again, it's not a sexual relationship. As for a horror comedy, it has some pretty good laughs. I would say throughout the film, the girls make a lot of movie references, is what you expect for them to do. Some of them are quite funny, some of them are not. Uh, the on-screen kills that we do see are kind of decent. They're more accidents prone. Sort of some of them are like kind of Final Destination ish deaths as well. But I was pretty happy of how the deaths come into the screen. So I was pretty satisfied with the on-screen kill. So yeah, very good so far with these 2 points: the friendships between the two girls, and of course the on-screen kills that we see in the movie. So I also like Kevin Durand, who plays a serial killer Lehman. He is pretty good in this as well. Like I said before, he can play crazy at times, and he can play pretty good at times. He's a very good character actor. I wish he would get more roles uh, in films, but pretty good so far. Now, the one thing I didn't like about the film was its pacing and its tone. The pacing seems to be off and on at times. At one point, it goes very high, and we have a nice kinetic energy, but then the film all of a sudden just drops and all the air is let out. It's like they didn't know what they want to do after certain aspects of the film. It's like, okay, we got this point. Let's turn the tone down and let's go back to the friendship. Or matter of fact, let's throw something in there. There is a relationship that Sadie has with a friend of hers, a male friend of hers, and they sort of play it off as a threat to the friendship that we have with Michaela and Sadie. But then that causes the film to go up and down like a roller coaster, and that kind of derails whatever momentum the movie had. And that's the only problem I had with the film, was its pacing. You get up, then all of a sudden you calm down, then you get up, and then you calm down, and it sort of drags it a little bit. I understand why they did it. I just think there were some parts we really didn't need that in the film, because it sort of detracts from the friendship that we were building between Michaela and Sadie. But hey, look, I mean, it didn't stop my enjoyment of the film. I just wish they could have just not changed up the tone. So, despite the changes in the tone, this is actually a pretty good film, pretty good horror comedy. Like I said, we have nice little movie references that make the movie very funny. We have Kayla and Sadie; their friendship is what drives the film. We have some nice on-screen kills. Kevin Durand is excellent as the real serial killer Durand, and I truly enjoyed the film. I was a bit surprised because I didn't expect much out of this film, and so I'm very happy I got a chance to watch it. So, the Horror Miser is going to open up his vault, and I'm going to give Tragedy Girls 3 out of my 5 gold coins. Yes, I'm going to give Tragedy Girl 3 out of my 5 gold coins. That's why I'm going to give Tragedy Girls. So, my horror fans, have you seen Tragedy Girls? Did you like it? Did you enjoy the friendship between Katie and Malika? Or did you think this was another missed opportunity with these horror comedies? Please leave your comments in the comment section below and tell me what you thought about Tragedy Girls. Well, that's my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, as always, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel a lot. And once again, this is your first time here, please hit that subscriber button. Ring that notification bell. That way you can come and join the horror experience with me, the Horror Miser Monty G. And as always, all my social media links will be down at the description box below as well. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G. And always remember, horror rules.